It's really surprising what a late-game monster he can be these days. I mean, people, when you think of Pugna, you think of a pusher, but no, that's support late game.
So nice little start out for them there.
Down bottom, Ogre just doing what he can to keep the harass up, but this could be a pretty difficult lane for Imperial. Spin around, it looks like Era's trying to get some damage out again. Hesta Joe sitting back is still got that overwhelming onslaught, doesn't have the heal. Things get pretty tough for Noya. He's walking the wrong way, man. Trying to juke around the trees, throws out another one of those ignites. Is he going to be dead here? Ogre, he's got himself a lot of regen. Is going to go try to deny to neutrals, munches a path through the trees, and looks like he's going to be going down. Cinderen gets the credit for that one with one more right click.
It's actually, it's a pretty strong, I mean, it's a pretty strong lane. Like, Bane is a fairly strong hero in all stages. Like, this Clockwerk support with, like, battery assault level 1 is actually quite strong. And look at them, they're even going to make another, Hesta Joe kind of just walks into him. Able to get some good damage on him. Kill a cog, but I mean, he might be able to just get ran down here. The battery assault lasts a very long time, and yeah, they're gonna get him.
Yeah, one more hit. That's gonna be Clockwerk scoring a kill there, as he's already got his brown boots almost pretty evenly. Naga's got herself 9 last hits. Storm Spirit sitting on 11, so you'd expect it to be a little bit Storm favored.
Rise? Oh my God, he actually catches Trixie trying to deny himself to the neutrals.
Oh, very nicely played there. Now down bottom, we've got more action coming in. Hesta Joe gonna get spun on here. There's no way he gets out of that alive. Escape, they're just taking over this bottom lane. What is
this is like when 4 players do this, just like you're not really at like threat of dying unless they really collapse on you with like a ton of heroes. But
yeah, Rise is gonna go ahead, get trapped into the cogs, has tools to save himself, got the Purifying Flames and the Fortune's End, but looks like Legion's gonna be moving forward. Rise might still be in trouble. No, we'll get healed up now. Yapzor, he's just going in. Yapzor's battery assault does end. This is 4 heroes taking down the roaming support Clockwerk. They are able to get it done, and it goes to Ace.
I just love that. Yeah, he just wants to soak experience a bit, pull whenever possible. I think he should be stacking.
Oh, Hesta Joe, he's getting low here, and looks like Clockwerk's going to take advantage of that. Hesta Joe trying to chew his way out of the cogs, but battery assault will end up finishing the job. So that Legion has now been dead. Go wrong and is able just to walk away. Legion not going to pounce on that just yet. Legion Commander level 4 at 6.5 minutes in. You talked about your personal feelings towards Legion as a hero. Is
That's not a personal feeling. It's facts. The hero loses like every game. I don't know.
Okay. Mid lane, we are going to have a sleep going back in. Mana burned down. Baby Knight does not have enough mana to zip to safety. He takes the negative earn as well. Oh. He's just going to get chunked. Escape. I mean, did they just wake up? What?
Say that. Your words, not mine.
Or your words during draft. Anyway, we are going to have some initiation here. Yapzor continues to move forward. Baby Knight going in. Looks like Yapzor is going to be getting chunked down by the Nether Blast. The Nether Ward helping out there as well. And game, not really scared of too much, because he knows even if he goes down, it's still making a ton of space for his cores. There's a lot less pressure on this Clockwerk than there typically is. Now he's going to get life drained down. Not a whole lot he can do about this. He's going to get Purifying Flame stuff. It's actually helping him out a little bit, but he does still end up bursting. Storm Spirit gets the credit for that. 200
off the mark.
Not going to connect, but they're still going to go in, trying to get something done. Cinderen thinking about going in for the Fiend Spear, but they've got to take out this Nether Ward first. Clockwerk goes through, pops down the cogs, but there's going to be a wall from the Dark Seer. They're trying to make something happen. Yapzor getting low, will not survive to make it back to his tier 1 tower, so Escape go for the initiation, but seems like they didn't quite plan it out all the way.
It's actually such an
Legion at a duel, so instead just going to back off, look for the wraparound as the rest of Escape do rotate in.
He wants to go in. Got it.
We'll find it.
They don't really have
underneath the tower. Ace is super low mana. He's got himself a life drain in 1 second, but doesn't live long enough to get it off. And now Era just going to start chopping onto the tower.
Just like you're like holding on for dear life kind of in a way. Bottom lane, they might go for the first duel here. Hesta Joe is moving in toward Era.
They're going to go and try to catch him, but Era immediately with the spin, they go for the duel, and they do have the raw damage to finish him off. Is there going to be follow-up from Escape, though? Looks like they're just leaving their Jug to die and getting...
Constantly split push them. They definitely have to be making moves, so that was good. Good move.
I mean, for Escape, they're going to let their tower go down here. There's a rotation in through the jungle. Are they going to be quick enough to defend this tier 1? Does not look like it, so that's a huge control point gone, but Yapzor starts things off by hooking it onto Rise. Rise trying to get himself healthy. There's going to be Storm zipping back in. Baby Knight doing what he can. Yapzor getting low, but there's going to be a Nightmare on the back line to get Ogre stuck up in it. Yapzor does fall. Looks like Rise gets very, very low. Legion goes down as Clockwerk joins in. Is just going to be popping out some mirror images. That's going to be the Naga. She's ready to sing. They don't want to let Baby Knight get away. The Pugna trying to do what he can to help out Baby Knight, but he's low health, low mana, burning down from the Radiance, and cannot get away. That's 4 heroes down on Imperial, trading only for the Clockwerk. The Naga is exactly where you want your Naga to be.
They're going to find Trixie here. He blinks down, they catch vision of him for a second, and they jump him right away.
Oh, the vacuum wall! He's able to at least delay the inevitable here. The duel comes in, and the heal is not going to be enough. He does still go down, giving a duel victory to Hesta Joe, but look at the pings up top. Yeah, I mean, with a Naga, this game can go another 20-30 minutes super easy.
Yeah, I like this. I love this pick up.
Oh, Oracle could be in some trouble all alone on this side of the river. There is going to be a Storm Spirit if he wants to zip in. Naga, meanwhile, is going to be strong and up top. They're looking for more initiations. They do have the Legion 4. Yep, Naga Siren, she's got her initial full slot. She can definitely still scale up from this, but these are the items she needs to really start the game off. Meanwhile, over here, Baby Knight just jumps in. It's going to get hookshot, can't TP out. He's going to be fresh out of mana. He goes for the deny. He does not want to give any more gold to escape, so they've got to get more sustain, and now they're trying their damn best.
Yep, let's go for this 80 minutes.
Cinder, and he goes in. He's landed the feed script onto Baby Knight. Baby Knight walking away, still taking an Omni Slash. Juggernaut now running away. They are going to be losing their Bane, and it looks like Era, he's just trying to spin his way to freedom, but he's going to be all alone in this big, big world with 5 heroes chasing after him. But the wall coming back in. Trixie making some space for his cores. Unfortunately, loses his own life. Quakefoot goes in, pops the song, going to TP out, but unfortunately a little bit late with the space. They do lose 2.
Yeah, definitely. These are kills that add up. You know, just give the Bloodstone charger. This is what they need. And it was almost Era dying there instead of the Roche, right? You said it was the first one. Yeah, you said again. I was like, wait, there was a Roche? I didn't even notice.
No, Imperial had a lot of control for the Roche, but last game the hook in from Yapsor.
Oh my God!
He's gonna get dueled. Roche goes down. Storm Spear picks up the Aegis. Right idea. C+ for execution.
Yeah. And he's even got the Aegis now on top of that, so he can maybe even go for some like a little bit of a risky play, go for some big pickoffs.
Era could be in some serious trouble here, gonna get drained down, deep crept up, and there's gonna be a duel attempt coming in. He's spinning, there's gonna be a wall. This duel may not be so great for Legion Commander. Big Knight comes back in. It's not gonna be a duel victory, but at least they get the kill on the Jug. They're gonna find the Dark Spear as well. Yeah, he's not getting out of that. The Illusion's doing a number to Ace, but Ace is just fine, gonna get healed up by the Legion, and that's gonna be a 2 free really important picks for Imperial.
Baby Knight went from like the base, didn't he, right? He TP'd like to the top lane and just jumped the whole way across. So.
And he's not punished, man. He gets more Bloodstone charges for that. Now, the Absol is hooking all around, probably going to find the kill onto Rise, but there's going to be some return coming in. Blade Mail doing its work, but Baby Knight's still successful. He's now dominating, picking up gold left and...
He diffused on the side of the Juggernaut who confers it as well.
Oh, it has to Joe coming in. This is going to be Yapsor just really deep. He's going to hook himself in. There's going to be that Invis showing off. We've got the Shadow Blade onto Hesta Joe. Going to be netted up. Quakefa, good strong to try to get the best initiation possible. They get the Legion Commander down. They're going to be looking for anyone else. Anyone still sitting up. They picked up their next round of items. So Imperial are playing really safe and basically just letting Escape tire themselves out.
Oh, Ace. Careful. He's walking up. They might be able to go on him here. They got the
hook shot coming in. He's just going to get hexed up here. Omni Slash chunking him down. So they are able to find that pick, but Imperial, they're going to take...
And if no one else is there near him, and they even have hook shot on top of all that, so... Definitely needs to be a little bit careful. Baby Knight now moving in. They got the
They're going in. Hesta Joe goes in for the duel, but there's going to be an amazing wall to get things done. The first to drop is going to be the Storm Spirit, and now it looks like everyone else from Imperial trying to bail. Noya comes in to try to get this done. Will keep Juggernaut in place for a little bit. Is it going to be long enough for Imperial to keep walking away? You've got Era leading the charge. Can he catch up to Ace? The hook shot from downtown. Yapsor finds this angle, and that is going to be a perfect kill. The song to hold back 2 more Imperial heroes. This is it. This is Escape's time to shine. This is their window to get in and find their advantage. Blink away from Hesta Joe trying to TP out, but they got the nets. There's going to be vacuum back in. They will get the kill on the Legion Commander. They're looking for more. Noya stuck in the trees trying to force himself down to the low ground. Trixie, can he keep him controlled? Blink forward from Era. They've got the Omni Slash. They go for Fusel. There's going to be the Oracle trying to heal him up. They've got the nets. Quakefa though, just dropping the hammer. Juggernaut's on a killing spree now. One of the lone survivors is the Oracle, just sitting on the high ground. Storm Spirit comes back in the game, spraying out that Shiva's guard. But that's not going to be enough to stop that pause button as Naga Siren hits that R button. Trixie able to walk away. Unsuccessful duel. Guardian Reeves keeping everyone healthy. Can they reinitiate here? Cogs from the Clockwerk. A little bit curious there, but or rather vacuum back in. They are able to find the kill on the Legion. She's got no buyback. Ace is going to be able to get the drain off, the hex off onto the Bane, but it's only a Bane. And look at Era dishing out the damage. They got the bash, the deep prep, trying to keep Ace alive. Will Era be able to go in and find this kill? That could be crucial. He blinks forward, and they've got the damage. Pugna down for 80 seconds with no buyback. Escape are doing it. They're wailing onto these mid-racks. Baby Knight comes in. He's looking for the kill onto the Dark Seer. Getting low. Quakefa as well. Low mana, low health. They can find the kill onto the Juggernaut. He will go down. So now Escape have to minimize loss. They got to get out as quickly as possible. Quakefa going in with another Song of the Siren. Has the TP out. Looks like he's just going to be walking out of this fight. Storm Spirit. Looks like he's going to be reinitiating forward. They've got YapzOr though. They get the Hex off. Can they actually get the follow-up here? Trixie goes in with another nice vacuum, 2 stuck in the cogs. They're looking to go on Noya here. He's going to be burning down. The rocket barrage, or rather the little flare there from the Clockwerk is going to be enough to do the damage. Baby Knight barely gets back up to the high ground, but now you've got heroes and Imperial that are dead without buyback in Imperial. They may know what's going on, but there's really not much they can do to get it to the pit at this point. They don't want to be that far from their base.
Yeah, constantly getting these waves shoved into them makes it so soup.
To keep slippery escape heroes in place temporarily. Now, Blink forward from Era. He's got that Lotus, or Lincoln Spear on him rather. So he's just going to go through, chunks down to Rax, and there's not a whole lot Imperial can do to respond to that.
Yeah, Clockwerk's like, I can't buy anything else, guys. Here you go. Right, take my gift.
Imperial, they were fine letting their mid go down, but they do not want to let this bottom set of Rax go down without a big fight. That's going to be their stopping point. Escape, top lane. Hesta Joe left to clean up that mess. Again, he's got himself almost 4,000 golds, but it still doesn't feel like Legion's any more capable of taking a fight than he was 10 minutes ago.
Lincoln's him, spin, blink in, kill the little Pugna. Just like, Illusion's top, runs top, drains all 3 illusions. Illusion's mid, it drains all 3 illusions mid.
Oh, here we go. It looks like the fight is going to be coming out. Imperial, they go in, they are able to get a duel started, but there's going to be a back wall coming out. So, can they actually get the kill? They do find the kill of the Naga Siren Bane as well. This is going really well for Imperial. They're just going to stop the bleeding here. Trixie, he's getting low. Looks like he's going to end up falling as well. Imperial, all of a sudden just going in, making the best of a sour situation. Era, one of the lone survivors, now the lone survivor as Clockwerk goes down. He's going to be able to spin himself to freedom, but Imperial did it. They picked their moment. They rotated up through the jungle, caught escape unaware, and they get down the most critical...
Out the lanes a bit while this Naga's dead, and maybe even go for some pickups with the Boots of Travel and the Legion Commander. He's on the prowl.
We're walking back.
With the blade mail.
That's ambitious. This is going to be close, and
oh my god.
Just by a scratch, Hesta Joe gets out. Flash back to 5 minutes ago where Imperial were just stuck in their base forever. Look at them now, they're making their way to the tier 3s. There is a buyback on the Juggernaut available. Look how fast Baby Knight can push though. He's just slamming away on this tier 3, controlling up the wave.
He's got the Moonshard eaten. He's got 7 slots all taken up. So.
I mean, these rats, they're going to be going down. Hookshot in from YapzOr. Looks like they're going to punish. He's got a blade mail of his own. He's not going to be too scared from this. Back wall comes forward. The Hex, the Drain, they're going in. They are able to get the duel here. Bane trying to help out his buddy, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be a kill coming out. Dominating streak for Baby Knight. That's 400 gold from the Darkseer. Now, Darkseer, he's got his buyback, but his wall's down. What else does he bring to these fights?
Yeah, they're just like, they're chipping at the racks as they're trying to force a buyback out. Darkseer does have it, and they do get a Rax, but now they're, this is the first time that they've been able to push it all the way to this side.
This is also going to be the first full lane of Rax down in the game.
Yep.
Oh, come on, it's so close. Oh, hookshot back in. They're trying to turn this fight. Oracle doing what he can. In fact, it's going to be an initiation here onto YapzOr. They are going to lose their Storm Spear. He does get buyback. He can set himself back into the fight. Hesta Joe goes down as well, though. Oh, it's not looking good. Imperial, they're starting to bleed. Ace is going to be going down as well. Buyback from the Storm. Is it going to be enough here as Noya looks to be crumbling? Oh no! Imperial suddenly lose 4. They just overstay their welcome a little bit. It does cost...
Having trouble. I think he could have actually maybe gotten the Fortune's End off him to purge it off, but still. Super difficult in those type of fighting situations. Hesta Joe going in, gets the duel on Bane, gets hooked up.
YapzOr able to go in with a nice defense there. Bane melting low. There's not going to be able to stop him now, but they are going to be able to eat their way through the Legion Commander. The Naga Siren comes in, and the wall is going to help do enough damage to the Legion to take her out. Now she doesn't have buyback. YapzOr still walking around with his blade mail on. Baby Knight's fresh out of mana. Now's the time to punish him. Can they get him down? Looks like Baby Knight is going to get low. The Oracle's trying to do what he can. Baby Knight's not at buyback. He's going to try to just get himself back to base. Can he get home? He will be able to do so. That is crucial to Imperial staying in this game. Oracle goes down. Looks like the Ogre might be next to the menu. That's going to be a mega kill streak up from Quakefun. Now, no one on Imperial that's dead. Who are the most important heroes to have buyback? Lincoln's popped onto the Naga. She's hexed in. Oh man, YapzOr goes in deep. Baby Knight looking to punish that, but again, Baby Knight doesn't have buyback himself. This could be huge. He will go down. Oh man, now it's time for the Rax to start moving in. Omnislash committed onto Ace. Ace is just going to be waddling his way back to base. I don't know if he gets out of this one successfully. You've got Juggernaut chasing him down. It looks like he will go down. No one on Imperial has buyback. Escape have done it finally. 61 minutes in with a Naga Siren. They will end this game. Imperial is going to be taking this to a game number 3 for elimination. It's now down to a best of 1.
I mean, they held on for a long time. They obviously had a plan to try to deal with the Naga. A couple like small mistakes from both sides made it a lot more epic. Made it seem like it was a lot closer, but hey, they showed a little bit of versatility, trying to make the Legion Commander